Before we start, I need to apologize for two things. Firstly, the lack of uploads of videos lately. To be honest, I've been so busy building the new base camp that I just haven't had the time to go out filming. I will make a video showing the result once everything is done. Secondly, I have to apologize for this video not being about the Museum of Power as promised in the end of the last episode. I will get back to that soon as I can. But for now, let me take you to Silver End. A place I was told about by my father-in-law, the very interesting and clever man Ian Bentley. I started along Broad Road, passing the bridge over River Blackwater and the Franciscan monastery. This was obviously a short ride, so I didn't even bring my panniers. I took the A131 around town rather than through the centre, just to avoid the traffic, and then east on the A20 before turning south onto Hollis Road. This is an amazing stretch of narrow, curvy tarmac through the typical Essex agricultural landscape. Silver End in Braintree District, Essex, was conceived in 1926 as a model village by industrialist Francis Henry Crittall, the founder of Crittall Windows Limited, a factory that manufactured and supplied components for metal windows used all over the world. They even made the windows for Ford's Model T factory. I am. How are you doing? Not bad, thanks. Is it okay if I'm filming? I was here and bought a lot of boards. Yep. I miscalculate. Oh, I misread my cutting list. So I now have 4 3mm left MDF. No, they've been on the wall, like standing nicely. Could I bring them in and swap them for something else? Yeah. Like that forklifter. Do you know anything about Silver End and the history?
No.
Because I just read up on it and I came out here to do a little bit of filming for my YouTube channel. So I thought I'd go and have a look around. And
the one person you need to speak to ain't here this week.
Oh really? Who's that then?
Long-haired one, Jamie.
Jamie, so he knows this.
He knows a lot.
Maybe I'll bring my camera with me next time. And
he's on holiday this week.
Yeah.
But next week he'll be back.
Okay, cool. Oh, I find it interesting. The Crittall windows and all that. Yeah.
Those, yeah. This all used to be part of Crittall's.
Oh, this was part of the Crittall's factory.
I know that bit. That's about
oh yeah, because you work.
Yeah, that's about all I know.
All right, cool.
But yeah, because it's actually got some of the old train tracks still in it.
All right.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, Jamie knows a lot.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll come back and have a chat with him later on then. Oh no, this video has to come up this week, so...
Oh, that's it.
Right, yeah, anyway. Alright, I'll...
But yeah, bring them back. Change them or swap them for you then.
Oh, that's cool. See if... Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. I'll just have a wander around and do some filming now. Cool. Good to see you, man. Oi. Oh, what's going on? That's not good. Battery. Fucking hell. Do you have cables? Oh, that's it's not gonna work with this. No. Pull it. Yeah. Oh fucking hell. That is annoying. Why? Right, you know what? I'll put it here for now. I'll do some filming and maybe it works when it's been resting for a bit. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, annoying.
Lately, I've been feeling like there is a higher power that really do not want me to get this video out on YouTube.
Oh, that's annoying. Why did that happen now then? I don't have any cables with me. Maybe I can find someone who's got cables. Right, let's go and have a wander around Silver End. Right, so Silver End, and this is Nordic Timber, where I buy all the timber for the project in the garage. And the first stop here is this little building here. It's one of those really cool Art Deco buildings. They are listed now, obviously. Krittal himself, he brought in I think eight different architects, and they were given a street each to design. And this is just the first building that I wanted to show you. It's really cool. I love Art Deco and this new modern style, whatever it's called. Yeah, shame that we can't go inside because it's a private house, private home. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Really beautiful. And you find this in the middle of the English Essex countryside. A whole town full of this, or a village. Alright, my battery is flat. I'm out here in Silver End filming for the next episode, and can't get Betty started now, so unfortunately it's gonna be another week until I get the new episode out. I'm really sorry, but I'm doing my best. So, we're back in business, and maybe we just go and have a look at the town anyway. I'm not switching her off now. Let's go and have a look. This is another one of those buildings, and this one looks abandoned, which is very strange, I think. But you can have a look at the windows. These are the famous Krittal windows with the metal windows, metal frames. And I bet you this building is listed, so that's why it hasn't been torn down, even though it's quite derelict. It's very cool. Le Chateau, it's called. Le Chateau was designed by Scottish modernist architect Thomas S. Tate, and the steel window frames were manufactured by Crittall's firm as a test of their use in the damp English climate.
Very cool. Right, so I'm gonna ride around. I can't switch Betty off, so I'm gonna ride around. I'm gonna show the buildings and all that, and then I'm gonna have to make a voiceover, which I don't mind anyway. So yeah, let's go and have a look at Silver End.
The village was designed to be a completely self-sufficient utopian experiment, with its own water supply, drainage, shops, schools, churches, and non-profit making farms, which sold produce directly to the village. There was a piggery, a dairy, slaughterhouse, bakery and a sausage factory, printworks and newspaper. Between 1926 and 1931, 600 houses were built. The houses were exceptionally modern for the time, with inside lavatories, bathrooms and limitless electricity included. Electricity generated by the factory. Francis Crittall's theory was that decent living conditions, far from harming company profits, would actually increase productivity. The village also supplied light engineering work for disabled war veterans. It was said that there was never any reason to leave the village on a daily or even a weekly basis. In 1928, a large department store was opened with 26 various departments under its roof. This burnt down in 1951 but was rebuilt and today houses the co-op and adjacent shops. The village hall boasted a first-class dance floor, a cinema, a library, a snooker room and a health clinic. It remains the largest village hall in the UK to this day.
What we are looking at here is Silver Street, and this is where it gets really interesting. This housing estate was designed by the architect Thomas S. Tate, and it's an early example of modernist architecture design with a distinctive white flat-roofed style, like the triangular columns with windows. You can also see the connecting walls between the houses with the gates for the rear garden. So I've been riding up and down this Silver Street and also Francis Way, just looking at the buildings, and I think it's just really cool. It's just another example of how fascinating Essex can be. This is just a village in Essex which holds this historical monument of Art Deco and modernist architecture. I think it's fascinating. You might not think that is as fascinating, but this is my video, so I put in it whatever I want. Anyway, let's carry on. Production at the Crittall factory ceased in 2006, and the majority of the buildings on the original factory site were demolished during the summer of 2008, as none of the buildings were listed for conservation. These factory buildings, which originally formed part of the fundamental character of the village and the integral part of Crittall's original concept, have thus now been lost. As I start my way home to the base camp and Kelly, I reflect on my experience and my impressions from the visit to this extraordinary place. The history of Silver End is a fascinating one indeed. It's a story of a man's dream to create a self-sufficient, independent village, and in doing so, doing it with style, calling in the best, most innovative architects to make it stand out. I can feel somewhat of a connection with that kind of thinking. My philosophy has always been, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing properly. Francis Crittall did just that. Something we perhaps could learn something from today. I hope you liked this episode, and if you didn't, please share it with someone who might. But if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell symbol for notifications. If you want to become a part of the Around on a Bike community, get early access to my videos, your name in the end credit, a bunch of my stickers and other perks. Join the channel or become a Patreon. Links in the description below.